Post music has been described as melting pot of country, grunge, hip hop, and R&B. Oh, let's roll this shit. Let's roll this shit.
Let's see. Well, the thing is, we can't play any of it because we'll get fucking booted in 2 seconds.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, not booted, but we might get booted off YouTube Live. But I think because now we're on Spotify, it's like super fucking strict. All right, let me. It's just auto-tune stuff, right?
Yeah, it's all air.
All right, let's.
His birth name is Austin Richard Post.
Oh. All right. This almost has 1 billion, though.
Wow.
Okay, let's go to this one. Has 500 million. How many albums does he have? He has one in 2000. He only has 2.
Yeah. Beer Bongs and Bentleys was released in 2000.
That was just released this week. Oh, he appears on a lot of...
Is he like DJ Khaled?
Is DJ Khaled good too? I don't know any of this. Is it because we're old? Or we never
DJ Khaled's been around since we were kids.
Really?
DJ Khaled, we're the best! You know, he always does that shit.
Dude's thick.
Oh, yeah.
What
He's
else?
always on those fucking TurboTax commercials.
Oh, right. Oh, man, he has a lot of people on his songs, though.
Yeah, he really doesn't do anything.
A lot of features. I'm the One has Bieber, Quavo, Chance the Rapper, and Lil Wayne. Then he has... Oh, so he just does the beats.
The beats, yeah.
Well, that's the thing to get then. And then you
He
get
doesn't
the
really
beat.
do anything. He just sits the beat and just wait every...
Kind of what I'm
seconds.
doing right now with the play and pause. The 1s and 2s.
I can stand back like, we're the best!
Chip and Cern to the shit! Don't fuck with us! Alright, let me...
He does it every time.
Oh, I thought you made that up. I didn't realize you were parroting it.
Yeah. We're the best! We're the best!
I wish the YouTube would Chip and Cern!
We're the best!
We should just have that being dropped. That should just be dropped in. Beyonce.
Mm.
We don't want to. We're the best. What else? What other things could we say that would be hyping? Get fucked up.
And another.
Are you guys live?
No.
Okay.
We're fucking.
I think she pooped, so I'm gonna get her and bring her out for 5 minutes.
Nicki Minaj.
So just delay.
Charlie pooped, so Raz is getting her. Bring her out for 5 minutes to change her. He just doesn't let you know.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be on YouTube. Oh, did you see the Seahawks sign that dude with the one hand?
Yeah.
Yep. He's a beast, though.
You know this. You know he should have like a claw. You know, like the.
Dude, wrapping fools up and sticking their larynx.
Oh, you know what Jeffrey's he's all pumped up for? Venom. I have to watch that fucking trailer. I don't know how many times.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, Tom Hardy is a beast too.
Yeah. Post. Do you think his Twitter handle is Post Malone?
The real Post Malone. I think he's a Trump guy, so you might see the real Post Malone.
guess we should actually be listening to.
So he has a tattoo of President John F. Kennedy on his arm, and he said that Kennedy was the only president to speak out against the crazy corruption stuff that's going on in our government nowadays. He's been dead, motherfucker. Was he speaking about what?
Right.
Post discussed that if he asked to perform at the inauguration of Donald Trump, he would not have been opposed.
I like how people are already preemptively like candy paint.
So here we go. Though he stated that neither Trump nor Hillary Clinton were fit for president of the United States, and expressed his support for Bernie Sanders.
Oh, wow. He's woke as fuck then.
What was that?
He's woke.
He's woke. Stay woke.
Stay woke, Post. Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Stay woke. Are you hot or cold? Or are you fine?
I'm good.
Okay. Let me go figure out what the sitch is with the baby. And then I'll be back to...
I'll be...
you just learn up on Post.
I'll be staying woke.
Stay woke. Stay Post. And cut some more promo. Cut some more high promos for us.
I'll tell you guys.
Let me, did you turn off?
No. So my dad told me, he goes, hey, at the game, he goes,
Is that still live?
yeah. He goes,
Do you want to turn it off?
can you get into that? He goes, hey. So they have this neighbor. So they have this neighbor. He used to be a cop. So like, he's like, oh, this sucks. And I said, oh yeah. He goes, so we bought it. $300. I was like, I mean, can't tell you. I threw it on him. I was watching it. He was like, he gets me money. I said, a revolver? He said, yeah, let's be hookers. And I was like, okay, that's cool. He goes, I bought something else too. And I was like, oh, cool. Oh, I was like, a shotgun? He goes, no. I was like, a 9mm. And I said, oh, okay. He showed me. He goes, no. It's a fucking clip machine gun. I was like, he goes, yes. I said, no. I said, how many goes, yeah, they got me some. I'm like, yes, we had a big deal. It's like $100 each one. Back in the day. I said, what? I was like, no. It's like the one with the holes and stuff, like the perfect, like the 32 clip. I was like in using Call of Duty. I was like, hey, Dad. I was like, how many bucks? What? I was like, I think I got beef on some turf war that one. It's like, all right, knock it off. Obviously, I sit down. I don't care. I doubt you're gonna be mischievous, but
This dog.
I was like,
Holy shit.
what?
Alright, we're staying.
Stay woke.
Yeah, come on, sure.
Nobody is that interested. Okay, we're on the congratulations song.
Okay, let's go play puzzle in the room. Come on.
Do you have a picture of it?
I don't know what it is.
That's like from GTA or
I
something.
know. Hey, Rad.
Yeah.
This is it. I forgot to say. I don't know when.
Oh my god.
I was like, all right.
You didn't even buy that?
Yeah, I was like, there's nothing. 32. What was it? He said, yeah, it's nothing to do with that. I know. He's like, well,
I do better Mr. Cern buys it than someone else.
yeah, I know. I was like, well, I mean, it's not going to go around look tomorrow, I don't think so.
I mean, now he probably
I mean, he
is.
might be tempted to now, but I was like, okay.
Could you see your dad rolling in with his unleashed shoes this whole time? He's like,
Let's sell tiny next to his body.
gonna say,
He would put a fedora on just for the day. I know. I was like, okay. Well, I didn't expect that. He's like, no. I just saw something reminding me, like, oh, I gotta tell you.
Oh, we have one person tuning in at the moment.
Ooh.
He has, 3.5 million followers on the Twitter.
Oh, fuck.
Kristen, we're going to get started.
What is this?
Some guy doing a cover. All right. We're not getting any closer to figuring out what the fuck is going on.
What would it be?
Hello, one YouTube person. Well, we're 11 minutes into our stream. No
cast.
All right, shall we, Cern?
We shall.
Shall we? Possibly. I picked this beer solely on, I thought the can looked really cool.
The taste is really good.
Let me see.
I like it. It's pretty smooth.
I like the Deschutes.
Yes.
That's just me. This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again.
We're here in Studio West. The Westest Chip and Cern Show Studio.
Studio West.
A.K.A. Chips.
This show is brought to you by...
Living room. As we sit here in our comfortable MeUndies, eating our tasty Blue Apron dinner, before we fall asleep on our Casper mattress, and we have a Casper and then a purple mattress stacked on top of it. Hashtag sponsored everything
with a P underneath.
Yeah. What's the Boll and Branch sheets? What else? What other sponsors are?
There's
Stamps.com. You buy Chip and Cern Show merch on chipandcernshow.com/shop. Better believe Stamps.com.
Will be used.
Sign up. Use code Who Fucking Knows for a free scale.
All right.
We are. I text this to Cerny.
I have a text app if you want. Do you have it?
I fucked it up. Hold on, we'll keep. I stopped it.
Yeah.
We can get back in. There we go. I'll just start here. So I text Cerny, and I don't know what prompted this, other than I'm trying to be, I don't know what's the right word for it. I don't want to fall up to date. I don't want to fall behind. As we get older in life, you know, I think, oh, how do they not know who the current artist is and all this stuff? I don't want to fall behind. So
it's very easy. Like I was just talking to you before, I have satellite radio. So they have a station that's like basically 1990. They have two stations, like 1990 to about 2009. And that's right in our wheelhouse. So that's where most of the time, I'm like, oh, I'll sit right here.
Every niche that you could want to listen to, whatever slice of music you have that you like. If you only like music from the 50s, boom, they got it. If you only like swing dancing music, they have a channel for that one, and anything in between. So you don't necessarily have to listen to anything new.
No.
You could just stay, and I mean, like, my wife and I pretty much go through, on Sirius, we have maybe like 6 channels that we go through regularly.
Yeah.
And so that's the one, that's what we do. So sometimes I'll try to turn it on to Hits 1 or one of the news stations to see what the kids are listening to.
I have that on like Hits 1 or Hits 2 or something like that.
Oh, it is It's Hits 1, but it's on channel 2.
Yeah.
Which is, pretty stupid,
confusing.
But it is
confusing.
Serious. So what did I text you exactly? I don't know why. Oh, I do know why it came up. It was all over my Spotify.
Yeah, it says not to sound old, sound like an old ass mofo.
Which usually means it will.
Yeah, so I was like, okay. But this Post Malone guy, WTF? What the fuck's the deal? Is he good or what? His look just annoys me, and the music doesn't really seem anything different or better.
Yeah.
So then my response was, well, fuck, I'm an old-ass mofo because I have to look him up. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Now, I will say I've seen him in like different YouTube videos and stuff, and definitely on Spotify. If you are on Spotify, they have like the top 50. He's always like in the top 10 of those. And so I was like, okay, I don't want to fall behind the times. So let me listen to a little bit. And he has a new album, Beer Pongs and Bob Wire. What was it?
Beer Pongs and
Bentleys. Sorry. Beer Bongs and Bentleys. All lowercase with an ampersand. And 18 songs. We'll play 1 hour, 4 minutes.
Okay.
With, I guess, a lot of his newer music is on here. The Paranoid song, Rockstar, which has, Cerny and I were doing some studying before, almost 1 billion with a B streams on just Spotify alone.
Now, when we say studying, everybody who's listening,
we're just listening.
It's the Chip is Cern usual cram session, right?
Yeah,
right for the test.
And we were probably on. If you're on YouTube live, you probably would have seen us cramming or heard us cramming. So unfortunately, we can't play any post for you here.
We've tried that
because
once,
our shit will get taken off. Whatever we have it on, they're really buttoning down on that sort of stuff. But I saw a YouTube video where it was about Coachella and Post Malone's like after party, and someone brought him this bike, this electric 72 like type of bike that was covered in 24 karat gold. It cost like $50,000, and like we wanted. Basically, they were like, we want to give this dude a bike because I think the company was trying to get exposure by it being in his music video or whatever.
Okay.
So they brought it to him, and they're like, oh yeah, he was really cool, and don't judge people on your looks, but I'm like, what is this guy's story? Like, he has a lot of interesting tattoos.
So my question is, who wouldn't be cool if you're getting a fucking bike that's covered in gold? Like, you're gonna be a douche about it?
But he had his... Oh, yeah. Well, maybe some people would be weird about it, but he seemed very genuine. He seemed very legit. Like,
all right.
If I gave you a nice gift, like... I feel like, he's like, thanks, man. Oh, this is really cool. He's riding around, having a lot of fun.
He didn't say, like, throw it in the corner of the gifts, bitch.
Is that like, oh, put it by the Lambo over there? It was, he seemed legit with it.
Okay.
But he was wearing a blue button-down shirt with no shirt underneath, and it was wide open.
Oh, God.
And it has like the dad bod going on, so he kind of has his gut.
He does have a beer belly going.
He has like some. They're like two braids, sort of.
Yeah, I don't know what those are. I don't know if there's some special pigtails or something.
Yeah, but they look like they also could be dreads too.
Now,
very patchy beard.
He has kind of dreads, doesn't he? And
some of them
He did remind me of the lead singer of Counting Crows.
Oh, okay, yes, I could see that. And he has a very patchy beard.
Yes.
And his hair, he just looks very unkempt, which is, whatever. And so, Cerny, wasn't really much help for me, which is okay. And he was wearing cut-off jorts that were went to mid-thigh, and he has thigh tattoos, and he was wearing Crocs or something. Jorts. He just doesn't give a fuck about what he looks like, obviously. I'm sure he's a nice guy, and you shouldn't judge people on how they look. He has a crown of thorns tattoo across his forehead.
He does.
He looks like he might partake in some marijuana smoking. Just a guess.
Partake in the reefer?
In the reefer. And so, Cerny didn't give me much help, and I reached out to Joe and Dana.
And they were no help either.
No help. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on with Post.
I believe... Hold on.
Yes.
You actually had sent it to the group.
I sent it to Cerny first because I know Cerny won't roast me right away.
No.
But if I sent it to the group and if I was in the wrong, then I knew I would have taken a beating.
So you asked, and Dana had no idea, and Joe reply was hot garbage. So, and that was it.
That was it. Then that was that. So at work, my new job, I'm like, hey, not to sound like a really old white dude, but what's the deal with this Post Malone character? What's your story, character? And they're like, yeah, they kind of didn't get him either. I'm like, he's obviously crushing it because he has 1 billion streams. He goes, and I'm trying to be open-minded. I listened to 3 or 4 songs. I'm like, it's okay. It's not my normal type of music, but maybe does he write his own music? Does he do his own beats? Is there something that makes him like, what's his, differentiating factor? What sets him apart from everyone else? And the guy at work...
He's an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer.
Yeah. So I think he writes a lot of his own lyrics, which...
I can tell.
Is that... I guess in the hip-hop rap community, is that not something that happens usually? I don't
know. I thought they did. The rap community.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And he's a white dude, so I guess that kind of sets him apart, maybe?
I mean, he's not Eminem.
No, he's not. And so I was listening. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. And the guy's like, I think you got to be in the right, headspace, sort of. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, maybe like your bong's there, or you got your swerve on. I think were the words that he used.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, get my snort some pills, and sit back, get my swerve on. And I'm like, excuse me, let me go Urban Dictionary this. Swerve. Actually, what is let me look it up. Tell me what you think swerve means, Cerny. I think I have a pretty good idea.
You get a little fucked up?
I think it has something to do with...
But I think you're going to be chilling.
Yeah. Let me see. I think it means... Like, yeah, like you're fucked up, like you're kind of... Whoa!
You're not going through the walls, fucked up. You're just...
You probably had you probably had some downers.
Yes.
You're probably on some downers. You're not coked up or anything.
No.
Whatever you're...
Now, what if you're speedballing with an upper and a downer? So you're neutral. So what is that? Are you swerving or?
No, I think maybe I'm not spelling it right. How do you think you would spell swerve?
Ooh, I don't know.
How do you spell swerve? Just...
I don't know.
Swerving.
Oh,
here we go. Okay,
swerving.
Swerving. Driving while under the influence of mass amounts of marijuana, causing one to swerve in a daze. Being under the influence of large amounts of alcohol or drugs. You swerve in a car, in the club, at your house, or whatever. Okay. You lose control of one's posture and the ability to remain still from obvious methamphetamine overindulgence. And in a sentence, Janice sure is swerving. She must be on a good one. Okay. So you gotta be fucked up pretty good. Like, when you pretty much... Cerny, back in our misfit youth, we definitely were swerving.
Oh, we got our swerve on.
Definitely got our swerve on.
We got our swerve on.
So I guess you gotta be in the right headspace to enjoy a little Post Malone. And I wouldn't say we're hating on him. I'm just generally curious about why he's so popular.
Well, I mean, we can't hate on.
He's wildly successful. I'm reading here on Spotify. So if you know why, or you can say why Post Malone. So, did you ask the teenager about this, or just?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot.
That's all right. Let's see. His dad worked for the Cowboys. Yes, that's what I see here.
He was a DJ for the Cowboys, wasn't he, or no?
Oh, okay. That maybe. And I guess he kind of appeared on a lot of people's music before. And then he only has one album, except the new one he just released. So he's really popular with not a lot of content.
He was a manager of concessions for the Cowboys, his dad.
Oh. So his dad's slinging fucking hot dogs and cotton candy at...
Yeah, so his father was a disc jockey in his youth.
Oh.
And introduced Post to many different genres of music, including hip-hop, country, and rock. But when he was 9, his family moved to the Grapevine, Texas, after his father became the manager of the concessions for the Dallas Cowboys.
Interesting. And then you mentioned to me as well that his music is a blend of all these things. Okay. But it was like, he blends a lot of type of music together. Some of these I didn't necessarily hear myself.
So it's described as a melting pot of country, grunge, hip hop, and R&B.
Hip hop and R&B, I get.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you hear any country in there?
No.
We're listening to a little bit on our headphones, but you won't be able to hear it. We'll try not to just let dead air go in, but
yeah. But I don't. There's some sirens going on.
I don't hear any. It's probably the 5-0.
Yeah.
Since he's swerving. They're after him.
I hear a lot of auto-tune.
Yeah, which is, that's whatever. Okay, this song is called Zach and Cody. I mean, he's got 18...
Zach and Cody. Is that code?
Codeine. Like the pills.
Oh, codeine?
Yeah.
Oh, I said Cody.
Oh, Cody. Oh, no. I don't know who Zach is or what.
Yeah.
Now he's just going, Cody! I'm not hearing a lot of country references in here. I'm not hearing a lot of twang, a lot of honky tonk.
So, can you imagine if Joe,
starts
bootlegs.
Right, I think, I guess in that regard, it might be like what country is, because country just sings about drinking Bud Lights and fucking driving your truck, and he's just talking about his poison, essentially.
Yeah, there you go. His vice.
His vices.
There you
go. This 24 karat gold bike and a little bit of codeine, probably some marijuana cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Well, or beer bombs, apparently.
Oh. Have you ever done a beer bomb?
No, we never, because we didn't have the college experience that was like a la frat house.
I think I did it with Joe. No.
Well, if there was someone we would have done it with, it would have been Joe.
I just couldn't remember if you were there or not. I mean, for obvious reasons.
So you just put can?
Yeah, you dump it out the top and it just goes right down.
Right down the chute. Now, I mean, we don't necessarily need to get into all of our college hijinks, but I'm not saying we didn't get our fair share of fucked up before, but I kind of just enjoyed the just sitting around and drinking with friends. I didn't need the house party.
We didn't go level 10.
Yeah. I mean, we got to level 12, but
by just sitting around and I was thinking about
swerving.
That. I just had a thought. With the house party, we went to level 12 on just sitting around at the bar or whatever.
Yeah.
God, if we had a house party, I think we'd be dead or arrested.
I probably would.
Somebody would have jumped off the roof at one point in time for some reason.
Yeah, or I don't. Oh, for sure, it would have been me.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Tony would have called you a bitch and you'd have scaled it.
All right, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it, Tony. I'll do it. Well, so what sort of music do you listen to music at work, or you listen to more podcasts?
More podcasts.
Okay.
I usually roll through. It depends in the podcast, depends on my mood.
Yeah.
If I want to laugh, I'll throw in some Adam Carolla. Yeah. And I actually start off always with the news or whatever.
Okay.
Kind of daily rundown.
To get woke for the day.
Get woke.
Yeah.
Get woke.
Post Malone, we found out, is pretty woke. He endorsed and allegedly, it seems like he voted for Bernie.
Yeah.
He was feeling the burn.
He's feeling the burn. So he stayed woke.
Yeah. It probably wasn't the burn of his marijuana cigarette going out. Bernie Sanders is who we're talking about. I mean, I will say I'll probably give this album a listen just to see what's all about. I guess I probably should have done that before. Maybe when you leave, I'll get the big 6-foot bong out and take a fat rip in my living room. Let the dogs drink the bong water after.
That's you ever seen a Half Baked?
I haven't.
Oh,
a great Dave Chappelle movie.
They fly when they smoke, so they give the dogs fly.
Yeah, so
classic.
Maybe, Cern, next time we should just hold on. This is what we should do, because this will anger Joe and Dana, so they'll be fun.
Okay, man. In.
I was talking to your wife before you were on your way over, and she said you guys were going to throw a barbecue at some point during the summer.
I'm sure.
So we need a big outdoor speaker, and we'll just start blasting some posts, and we'll start swerving around the yard. We're like, yeah, Joe posts. We'll play it up like we're huge fans.
Oh yeah.
And Joe will know that we're being frauds. But we'll be like, yeah, let's.
We'll just study his bio. And be like,
yeah,
guys, this guy Austin Richard Post.
Right.
He born July 4th, 1995. Right. He is a master of his craft.
Off his 2018 release, Beer Bongs and Bentleys, man, track 10 with Nicki Minaj, Ball for Me, really spoke to me. Joe would just be like, you guys are fucking stupid.
He may punch us.
I know.
Throw his empty beer cans at us.
Anyway.
Abusively.
Post and 21 Savage are playing the Shoreline Amphitheater June 24th if you're in the Sacramento area. He has tour
what do you
dates.
think of 21 Savage? They're...
Who?
21 Savage?
Wait, I asked you and you said you didn't know him.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying.
Oh, let's see.
Do you know?
No.
Okay.
This isn't... Yeah, this isn't the kind of music I'm listening to normally.
No. He's saying ow into the mic several times.
Ow, ow, ow. Maybe like a car's repeatedly running over his foot. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, you know what this is gonna... Because I'm playing all this on my Spotify. I'm now gonna have this like...
Suggestions?
Suggestions like... Man, this guy went from like country and... and the classic rock. Now he must be swerving tonight. Must be getting a swerve
on.
It's got some lean. Took a couple B rips. Yeah. Well, I'll give it a spin. But and if you hear anything, now I don't. Even in high school, I don't think we were. Well, I guess is this the equivalent of like. Gonna date ourselves now, but like Little John or E40 or something, but
probably
like the music sounds a little bit different. It's not E40 kind of had cool beats. I feel like he had like really kind of playful beats and stuff.
Playful beats. I think his rapping was more playful as well. Like I think it was smoother than.
I don't know. He was talking about the Henny and the Listerine strips, but Post is talking about snorting cocaine and stuff.
Codeine.
So codeine. Yeah, not cocaine. Sorry, Post. My beat. Maybe he'll give us a retweet. God, if we get fucking destroyed by all these fans.
Oh, I know.
Look at these two white 30-year-old fucks don't know the fuck they're talking about. Hating on Post. Post, we're not hating on you. We're just trying to understand you.
You got more listeners than Chip and Cern, so we'll tip our cap.
We will bow down. And Cerny, if we didn't have a cap, but we wanted to buy one,
Chip and Cern Show at chipandcernshow.com/shop.
That's Kanye should get a new hat for himself.
He should.
His needs to be knocked off his roost upon his head onto the ground and then shat upon.
Yes.
Shat upon.
Shat.
Get your head out of your ass, Mr. West.
Is that going to happen at this point?
Oh,
no.
My God.
I don't think so.
Yes. Well, any last thoughts on Mr. Malone, Cerny?
No.
Austin Post?
Austin Post. No, I don't.
Do you
think he'll have multiple records beyond this point?
Yeah, and is this going to be a flash in the pan thing, or is he going to have good staying power?
I think it'll be a flash in the pan. That style of music, I think, is really just right now. I don't really foresee it going. I could be wrong with that.
I'm sure people said that about grunge or something, or back in the day. Well, that kind of did fall out.
It'll fall out. It'll fall out. It always cycles at some point, but...
What is old is new again.
What is new is old?
Yeah. I'll listen to it for sure. I'll give it a shake.
Okay.
But what can we do to not...
You know what? One second. I was talking about this.
Have the floor.
On satellite radio.
Serious? Yeah.
What they choose to bleep out and what they don't choose to bleep out is just mind-boggling.
Oh.
At sometimes.
Interesting.
So, on one of those stations, they play Stan, which is Eminem's song.
Right, yeah.
So, that's the one that really just...
Motherfucks everything?
No, they don't say the fucks, but the shit. You know, they'll say shit all over.
Yeah.
But then there's like a point where he says, like,
and what station is this on, though? Is it on the 2000 station?
Yeah. 10,
okay.
Whatever it is.
See, I wonder if those first 20 dial positions are kid friendly or like radio edit friendly, maybe.
Well, it says shit, you know, shit, whatever, and then
so shit's cool.
Shit's cool. Fuck is not. Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll give you that. But then there's like a point where he in the song where the guy goes crazy and then has his girlfriend in the trunk. Well, then he'll say, "I have my girlfriend in the," and they bleep out trunk.
Oh.
And they bleep out she'll die too. You know.
No.
You know. I'm like.
So like no domestic violence. Or
no
something?
domestic violence. He drank a fifth of vodka. Usually they bleep out vodka.
Because you can't figure out what is it? Milk?
Yeah, something like that.
He's not drinking almond milk.
I was like, we'll eat, you know, what do we, you know, there's no, the grounds.
There's no consistency.
Yeah, there's no consistency.
Now, there is the Shade 45 channel. He has his own channel as you work your way farther down into the hip hop and rap and R&B areas of Sirius XM, and I think there's more.
Game on.
There's game on with the language down there.
Fine.
If you find yourself down
I'll
there.
go down a little farther.
Now, while we're talking about satellite radio, because I brought this up, we have it in both of our cars, and a lot of my friends have it, and now you have it now. So there's the Springsteen channel, and they have the Eagles channel, and there's the Eminem channel, Tom Petty, and some other ones.
Rip.
Now, yeah, rip. Speaking of getting this fucking swerve on, Tom Petty.
You gotta swerve on to the end.
Yeah.
He's swerving a little too far.
Rip. Now, do you think if I'm listening to the country channel, should they never play Garth Brooks? Because one or two clicks up, I can listen to only Garth Brooks or Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, they should have like a.
So if I'm Classic Rewind 25 or 26, one of my favorite channels.
Yes.
But at 18 or 20 is the E Street channel with all Springsteen all the time. Should I get no Springsteen? Because if I want any taste, I could flip over there for a couple songs.
They should have like a proximity, rule. If you're within a couple clicks over.
Oh, proximity rule. Because I would know to avoid, because I don't like Tom Petty, so I would avoid the Tom Petty channel.
Ooh, Chip? Cern co-signs that. He does not like Tom Petty and the Breakers.
Baby! Yeah, Heartbreakers.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay,
so you co-sign this.
But there should be like a 5-channel rule. If we're doing 5 channels, then...
Or if you're in with this... Yeah.
Or just move the fucking station.
Or have all the artist stations at the end somewhere?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Now, at the same time, there's the deep track station, which is only like the B-sides and the non-hits.
Yeah.
I say throw a hit in there every once in a while because I kind of want to hear it. I want to hear like something because I like hearing the deep cuts. That's kind of cool. But then I also want to hear, and sometimes I hear a song on there. I'm like, this isn't a deep cut. Like I don't know what example. Yeah, I'm like, well, no, it was like a mainstream.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not one of Tom Petty's top 5 best songs, but it's in his top 10.
Yeah, okay.
So
it got some loops on the radio.
It's got plenty of airplay. You don't need to like pump it up here on deep tracks.
So I like to listen, when they play like the rock, but not. I don't usually like to go into the 70s rock. I usually like to go 80s and
80s and up. 80s to the thousands.
Yes.
2000s.
But I hate AC/DC so much.
Did you hear the news?
Yes, and it made me cry a little bit. I died a little bit inside.
I almost texted you because I knew you would be severely conflicted that there's rumor AC/DC is making a new record with frontman Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses.
It kills me inside.
So you don't like AC/DC?
No.
So you change it?
I'll change it. Sometimes if I change it, if I get too far, I'm like, I'm not going back.
Now, how do you... I don't know. We're really off on the tangents, but what are you
Sorry,
gonna do?
Post.
Yeah, sorry, Post. We're done with you. Do you start your trip on your channel that you know, or do you start at 0 and work your way up? And then I start
at the 90s on 9.
Okay.
And then I go from there.
But so you don't just check what maybe the 70s or 80s channel has on it? Could be a couple toe tappers.
Sometimes I go to the 80s. I don't usually.
So you won't kick it back to 70 or 80 and then below past 90 again? Because if there's one or two songs and we get to 90, you could hear another good one like Soul Asylum, Runaway Train.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that or, you know what I heard on the way in? The last song I heard?
Let's hear it.
November Rain. I was like...
I was listening... It must have been on the Classic Rewind or whatever channel. Live and Let Die, Guns N' Roses. Which there's like 3 or 4 Live and Let Dies. There's the Wings, Sir Paul McCartney in the Wings. Guns N' Roses. Then Duran Duran.
They did?
They did for the Bond movie Live and Let Die. They did the theme song for it.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So, obviously, Axl and Slash rocks the hardest.
Of course.
But the Duran Duran gets a little 80s with it, but Paul McCartney's is pretty good. And when my wife and I saw Paul McCartney at the last event at Candlestick Park, that was the big one, fireworks, the fucking encore and everything. Which it was pretty. Even I don't know how I can't do a good Paul McCartney impression, but he was tickling the eyebrows. Anyway, Post Malone, we'll give you a fair shake. Chip and Cern aren't. We ain't haters.
The book's not closed. We
ain't haters. We'll give you a fair shake. We'll listen to what you have to say on beer, bongs, and Bentleys.
Sounds good to me.
And when you're on Spotify, turn that dial over just to the search engine.
Well, while you're listening, when you're done listening to Beer Bongs and Bentleys,
put it in your queue.
Switch over.
Chip and Cern Show. We're in there. Follow
us. You can reach out to us if you have if you say that we're fools for even trying to talk shit about Post Malone. You can let us know.
Yeah.
At chipandcernshow@gmail.com. You can DM us or just reach out to us on social media. Chip and Cern Show, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Anything Chip and Cern Show, we're there.
Okay. Well, Cerny, as Post Malone said, congratulations. And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm sorry.
Cheers.
Congratulations. Did our one viewer bounce?
Did what?
Our one viewer bounce?
No, still on there. Hi.
Is that you?
Oh. Is it? Nope.
Ah.